Genshin Impact characters in Dress to Impress. Part 1. We will start with Mondstadt characters, plus the Traveler, then move on to the next nation. Let's get started. Lumine. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go into this thing and click on the first skin tone. Make sure you don't use vitiligo. Next, you want to go into the salon. Then scroll down until you see this hair. Then type in the hex code, FF, and it should look like a blonde kind of color. Make sure you do it to both sides. Then you want to click masculine and choose this hair. Make sure you do the same hex code FF. Next, you want to click on bangs. Choose these bangs and use the same code. You use the same hex code for all hairs. The last thing you need to do for the hair is you're gonna click feminine. You're gonna want to click on this hair and do the same code for both sides. And that's all for the hair, and it should look like this. Next, go into the makeup chair and look for this makeup. You don't need to do the nails because Lumine doesn't have a unique nail color. Now onto the clothing. Then click on this shirt. Then type the code DBD3DO and it should look kind of like a gray. A lot of the clothing items are from VIP, so if you have VIP, you can follow along. If you don't, then either do the best you can to copy the tops or just continue watching. Alright, go into VIP and click on this shirt. For the codes, number 1 will be DBD3DO, so it should turn out as the same gray as the first top. For number 2, the code should look like a sky blue color. The code is 99B5C9 and it should look like this. On to the next item. The next item is over here, and it's this skirt. Choose the texture matte and do the same code for the rest of the outfit. That does not include the second color on the VIP top. Then click on this dress and do skirt only. Do the exact same thing with the exact same code. It should look like this. The next thing you want to put on is over here. You want to put on these fur gloves and turn off the fur. Then type the code 61503C and it should look like this brown color. The next thing in the outfit is actually not in VIP. Go over to this shelf and put on these sleeves. Then type the code E5E to D9. It should look like this. The next item is in VIP again. Go over to the shoe area and click on these shoes. Then type the same code as the sleeves, E5E to D9. The next item is back over at the shelf with the first top. Put on these socks and choose high striped socks. Type the code DBD3DO for both. The next item is in VIP again. When you enter, go over to this long, fancy dress and put on the flowers that go with it. For number 1, type the code E5E to D9. For number 2, type C86E2. For number 3, type 86BFD2. It should look like this once you're done with that. The next item is not in VIP. It is back on the shelf with the sleeves we put on earlier. Put on this top and for both number 1 and number 2, type the code DBD3DO. Then go back into VIP and put on this cape. Choose only cape, light air and type the code 86BFD2. The next thing you want to do is go over to his sword over here. Then click on the sword and choose downwards. Code number 1 is 5D7471. It should look like a tealish color. The code for number 2 is F6, F5, F1. It should be a light gray, almost white color. The code for number 3 is the exact same as the code for number 1, 57471. And finally, the code for number 4 is 9F9B97. And that's what the sword should look like. And the last thing for this outfit is at the closet. If you entered the code for it, you should have it in the closet. Put on the fake eyelashes and choose toggle 3. That's all for Lumine. I hope you enjoyed Byeee.